Hi, how are you all? I hope you're all well. This reading is for the sign of Libra for the month of April. They are general messages, and so they may or may not resonate with you, and that's okay. Just take what does and please leave the rest. I would really appreciate you hitting the like button. Please share the video, and if you're not already subscribed, then please subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does help my channel to grow, and it helps get the messages out there so that more people actually can see the videos. Okay, so let's have a look and see what the messages are that Spirit, Source, the universe wishes to bring through for you for April. Okay, can we please have a message come through? Okay, that one wants to come. Okay, we have be humble. So this card this month is asking you to perhaps look at maybe how you present yourself to other people, that you may be perhaps a little showy, a little bit of a show off in regards to things you may have achieved, or something that you're doing, or something you've received. This is asking you to be a little bit more humble, to think a little bit more about how you portray yourself and how that can affect other people. This is saying to you that yes, you know that you can achieve what you want to achieve, you can achieve your goals, but this card is asking you to be a little bit more less showy and have a little bit more substance as you move towards achieving those goals. Don't try to impress anybody, because you shouldn't need to. If you're trying to impress someone, then it means that you have a little bit of a self-worth issue, because you, by trying to impress someone, it means that you are lacking your own self-respect, that you are lacking in something because you need the validation from someone else. This is asking you to maybe look at that, if that is the driving force behind why you may be a little bit of a show off. Don't take on projects or situations that you think will impress others. Again, it's think more about if it is going to benefit you in a more grounding way, rather than how by you accepting or working on a particular project or in a particular situation, looking at it from, well, how will other people see me? What will they'll think I'm, top dog, or, that kind of thing. If that's why you're going to go ahead to achieve certain goals, then that's the wrong motivation. So this is asking you to be humble. Don't do things for the acceptance of other people or for the slap on the back, you're a great one, from other people. Practice some grounding so that you actually can connect more with the earth and with nature, because that's when you can then get back in touch with your own self and understand where your motivations are coming from. If you do find that is, being a show off or, you know, playing up to other people, then that is actually blocking you from achieving what is really meant for you. You'll have a hard job manifesting anything if that is the way that you are identifying your goals and your needs and wants. You need to look at changing your perspective on that. And of course it's a general reading, and so, you know, it may not apply to you at all, or you may find that, okay, that does apply to me, but it's in a different situation or a different angle. So take it or leave it. Okay, can we please have now messages that go with this being humble? What message for Libra wishes to come through, please? Okay, we have guidance. Okay, all right, too many came out there, so can we please have another card, another message for Libra that goes with this reading? Okay, we have love. And another message, please. And we have patience. Okay, so with this card guidance, this is asking you to actually maybe reach out to someone who can help you along a particular path or with a particular problem that you might have. You might need someone who is a subject matter expert that can help you with the problem or the situation that you have in hand at the moment. This is about showing your vulnerability by asking for help. With this card, love, this is saying to you to open your heart, to be open to receiving love, as well as being able to give love. And love is the emotion or the feeling that should unite us all. And maybe, you know, you have been trying to show off to a person that you want a relationship with. Well, this is asking you to step back from that and approach it with an open heart and being an authentic self, to actually then be able to give and receive. And patience, this is asking you obviously to have patience, that everything happens the way it's meant to in divine right timing. And if we try and push something to get an outcome before it's meant, we will have roadblocks. So this is asking you to exercise some patience, because whatever it is that you want to achieve, you will have the outcome you want, but it will happen for you when it's divine right timing. Okay, so now I'll go and see what the messages are that these cards are actually bringing through. Okay, what have we got? So guidance, the message that this card is bringing through is: take wise counsel from those you trust. Accept assistance when you need it. We cannot know everything, so look for a genuine subject matter expert. Use both your mind and intuition to make decisions. Seek and you will find. Okay, and we have love. So let's see what the message is that is coming through with this card. So love. Know what you are looking for if seeking a partner. Be clear around your boundaries when it comes to love and all relationships. Slow down. Pay attention to how flow is being played out in your life at present. Be aware that by hanging on to a grudge or an imbalance, the clean flow to what you desire will be interrupted. If you place your happiness in the hands of others, chances are you won't be happy. So I think that goes quite well with that patience card, even though we haven't got there yet. But, you know, it's asking you to slow down. So it's like, be patient with love coming into your life. Be patient in learning about your prospective partner. This is also saying about, you know, your boundaries. Well, you know, maybe that's part of being humble, is having your right boundaries in place. Okay, and let's look at the patience card and see what the message is that this card is bringing through. Wait and see, as you are not seeing the full picture. Develop patience. It will take time to develop mastery. Patience enables you to make better decisions with more information. Go deeper. Some things worth having take time. And that can tie into the love, can also tie into whatever that you're needing guidance on. Okay, can we now please have the messages that go with guidance, with love and with patience and with be humble? What messages are wishing to come through for Libra that go with this reading so far, please? Okay, we have growth. Okay, we have guilt. And the third message, please. Okay, we have imagination. Okay, so I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So with that, can tie that into the guidance in that being able to expand your knowledge, you may need to ask for guidance. And of course, when we are expanding, whether that's our consciousness or our knowledge or our awareness, that consequently is growth. And that is what, you know, we come here, or we came here for in this incarnation, is to expand our consciousness and our awareness. That's our soul's growth. That's how we grow or evolve as a human being and also as a soul. So this is about being open to new things, new concepts, new ideas. Don't write anything off just because you don't understand it or you don't have an inkling of what it's all about. This is asking you to expand on that, expand your knowledge, open your mind, open your intellectual part of you to actually understand something new. This is how growth occurs. This is how transformation happens. And guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Well, there we go. That ties in perfectly with that, doesn't it? And by releasing any beliefs that no longer serve you, that also helps you to open your heart to love, it also can be part of this being humble, because of the way that you have gone through your life, that you may have believed that you needed to be a show-off because, you know, that's how, or to impress other people, because that's how you get people to like you, when in actual fact it can be a real turn-off for some people. So by letting go of all of the things that do not serve you is how you can assist in your soul's growth. Don't have guilt for anything, because things happen the way they are meant to, for you to learn lessons. Again, if you have guilt over something, you're missing the whole point. Everything happens the way it's meant to. Again, you know, it's let go of guilt if that's what you have. Don't hold on to it. Understand the reasons why you may have the guilt and then transmute it. Let it go. Don't hold on to it, because that holds you back. And imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Again, this is tying into the growth. You know, imagination is how you create. And when you are creating, you are expanding your consciousness and your awareness. Imagination is putting something into that you can create and put into practice. Every great idea comes from your imagination first. You have to imagine it happening. You have to imagine what it is before you are able to put anything into practice. And again, it's asking you with the patience. Have patience in your creativity. Imagine it first. Work out the steps to achieve it. Open your mind. And it will happen in divine right timing. Okay. Can we please have, okay, well they've come out, so we'll have those, seer, arrow, and that one. What is that? The Andean cross. Alright, so let's see what these messages are that wish to come through. They jumped out, didn't they? So we have the seer. The seer represents the capacity to reach beyond the obvious details of life, into the hidden realms where information is available to those with the discernment to perceive it. This symbol represents psychic perception, intuition, and the capacity to know something without prior exposure. The seer knows truth, always seeks truth beyond all else, and sees reality as it truly is without judgment. The seer can read between the lines and understand what is not being said. He represents the power of clarity and being able to recognize patterns. The seer invites you to trust your intuition and follow it as it leads you forward. You may feel lost when it appears that your hunch is taking you in circles or even through a maze, but the hidden realms don't follow the rules of a two-dimensional map. Trust your gut and allow your perception of your circumstances to widen, to include the nuances and subtle cues that you normally miss if you take things at face value. The seer has gifted you with his magic. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Your vision is clear. And, you know, I think that ties in really well with the guidance and the growth. The seer is there guiding you. Is guiding you to open your consciousness, to expand your thinking, to go within and really connect with your intuition, which is all part of growth. Okay, so now let's see what the message is from the arrow that goes with this. Receiving this symbol reminds you that when you are in alignment with your heart and soul, you are on target and will soon be hitting your mark. Be true to your calling, release attachments and free yourself from the bondage of unbridled ambition, which ties into that be humble with your ambition. It's about, you know, letting go of any feelings that are holding you back, the guilt. Now is revealed to be a moment of contact in which your intention meets the material world. The arrow also symbolises the need to set your creativity free, which again then ties in with your imagination there, doesn't it? When the arrow zings through the air, it is inviting you to pay attention and signifying that you are about to make your mark in some aspect of your life. It illuminates the moment of contact when you know that your desires and intentions have travelled on the wind and landed in the perfect place for your highest good. Trust that your job is to be relaxed yet focused, keeping your eye on the prize, yet releasing your intention with full expectation that it will land as it is supposed to. Don't worry about the how or the exact form. This is not a time to interfere with the manner in which the arrow flies. It will make its mark and you will have cause to celebrate. So that is asking you to, again, I feel, tie into being humble, because that's when you are able to manifest. Okay, now let's have a look at the Andean cross or Andean cross. Let's see what the message is from that. The Andean cross represents the cosmology of the shaman. It depicts the four cardinal directions, the upper and lower worlds, and the steps to reach these realms. The hole in the centre is a gateway to interdimensional travel, the proverbial eye of the needle we can all go through to experience higher states of awareness and wisdom and to break free of linear time. The Andean cross announces the start to a great journey. It's time to raise your gaze from the mundane day-to-day to that which, until now, has seemed beyond your grasp. Allow new wisdom to guide you and stop trying to make sense of it all before you respond with a resounding yes. So again, I think that ties into all the other messages that we have here about, you know, creativity, imagination, guidance, the seer. They all tie in together. Okay. Can we please have a final message for Libra? A final message that goes with this whole reading for Libra for April, please. What is the message for Libra? Can we please have a final message? What is the message that wishes to come through for Libra for April? What message source do you wish Libra to have as their final message for this reading? What is the message, please? These cards are hard to shuffle. Can we please have the final message, please? What message do you wish to leave Libra with? What is the final message you wish to leave Libra with? Okay, we have That's the card. And it is: do not give in to fear and doubt. Courage is called for now. Face your fear. Look at things objectively. You are safe and all is well. Fill your fear with love. Beyond fear, love is guiding you, urging you to break free. You will succeed. Okay, so that is a lovely message that ties everything together and leaves you with a nice ending. So they are your messages. I really do hope there was something in there that resonated for you. And until next time, I really do appreciate you taking the time to listen, and I hope you have a wonderful month.